Hello everyone, welcome to class. I have decided to do an instructional video on how to draw an eyeball with a pen and a piece of paper just for a little bit of art. The reason why I have decided to do this is because I like doodling and I like drawing, and one of the things that I do best is an eyeball. I mean, it's not really the best, but I enjoy how it comes out most of the time. So I will show y'all how I have learned and drawn my eye. First thing you will need is, for one, a pen or a pencil, whatever you decide to choose, and a sheet of paper. Now, once you have your sheet of paper and your pen, you can begin the process. I'm going to take you a little step by step through how I draw an eyeball. The first thing you will want to do is draw a half of a circle with a little an, a slash to go outwards for the top of the eye. And then the next thing you want to do is go ahead and put a little hook underneath and then draw a final line under that to where you have a top and a bottom. That's your orbital socket. The next thing that you're going to want to do is to include the eyeball. So you'll start, you don't want to just draw a circle in the middle because it's going to make your eye look surprised. And nobody walks around with a surprised look on their face all the time. So what you want to do is, in the corner, put a little bit of line, and on the opposite corner, draw another line, which will make the eyeball a set. You don't have to put it all the way to the side or all the way over here. It just depends on where you want your eye to be looking. The next step is you want to put a little hump right in the corner for your tear duct. Everybody has a tear duct. Most of the time they all work. But you can lightly shade it in to separate it from the rest of the eyeball, to give it a little depth. Within the next step that you're going to need to do is you're going to have to include a pupil into your eyeball. So within every picture too there is a light source. There's always a light source. So I'm going to put it as it is projecting that way or coming this way. So what you're going to do is for your pupil, you're just going to create like a crescent shape, a fuller crescent, like 3/4 of a moon shape, but in the corner have like a little spot missing so you can add that light source to give it, to make your eyeball pop. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this little crescent shape for my pupil and fill it all the way in, and make sure it's filled all the way in with nothing showing because it would have more light effect, which probably in the long run wouldn't be a big deal. So now this is what we have. We have the eyeball, the pupil, and the outer socket. The next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add the effects which are inside the eyeball. I don't know the technical term of it, so we're just going to call it some effects. On the outer edges of your eye, it's always darker than the inner parts besides what is by your pupil, because them parts are always the darkest. So, on the corner, you're just gonna, you can cross hatch, just do little lines, but you're gonna fill it in lightly to darken the edges. You can go all the way around, but you don't want to do it too much all the way around because whenever your eye is like this, you don't see the entire eyeball. So as I have done so, I've created the darkness around the eyeball. The next thing that you want to do is put longer lines to give the eye depth, which will be coming from the pupil and the outer sides of the eye. So we're going to go ahead and do that as so. Right here, you can even connect them, you don't have to, just give it some lines, kind of like a tiger eye. And then you're going to have some coming from pupil. So I'll go ahead and add those and show you as soon as I get this. Might I add, stay away as of the moment from your light source, because we're going to color that in whenever we get this. So right now this is what I have. You still have that section for the light source, and you have the shades and the lines for the darkness of depth. The next thing that you want to do is to finish your light source. So what we're going to do is above it, just lightly finish with the circle, not connecting, and just add more lines going up or down to complete that section. And then we're going to go ahead and go around the eye and finish lightly filling it in. just add in a little bit of lines, you know, give it a little depth. So within that, your final thing is as so. Okay, the next thing that you're going to want to do is to add the crease in the eye, which is when you open the eye, you have this crease as so. You're going to start from the corner where the tear duct is, and just lightly stopping right at the, and kind of 3/4 of the way done, just slightly, as so, and you have the crease of your eye. Now we're going to add eyelashes. Whenever you do eyelashes, you always start with small to big. You don't want them too big because nobody has these RuPaul eyelashes for real. They're just, you know, they're made out of it. So what you do is just add half strokes, as so, to get that effect. That's the long lashes. We're gonna add lower lashes, but them are a lot smaller, and you don't need as many. So at the bottom, we're gonna go ahead and add some more strokes to make our lower lash. So as of now, this is our eyeball, and you can go ahead and darken the lashes, darken the area of the eye. You could add more to it, including an eyebrow and everything. So, but this is my 3-minute instructional video on how to get an almost professional eyeball with a pen and paper. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video, and good luck everybody in class, and y'all have a good day.